Good evening and welcome to the sports segment of the HGP Nightly News. I am Sean Embrack. We begin by telling you that defending Caribbean squash champions Guyana ready for their 12th title defense next month when Guyana hosts the Caribbean Arena Junior Squash Championship here in June. Calvin Chapman reports.
Carl Ince has been responsible for the successes in squash, not only for the past 12 years in which the junior team has dominated the Caribbean, but as far back as 2 decades ago, as the foundation for success began building. This year, Guyana will be looking to extend their record 23 titles to 24, along with a 12-year win streak to 13. Coach Ince believes play intensity has positively increased through the years.
Looking at the standards, it's risen. It's definitely risen, especially from the youngsters. The youngsters are really coming on, and the training program is on schedule. Everything is going fine. I can't see any need to worry too much. Of course, you always have to worry a bit, but they're training properly and things are going nice.
The coach continues to praise the involvement of the parents, which alleviates unwanted duties on him. That allows him to focus on coaching.
Well, first of all, I've said this before, the parents' involvement in this is tremendous. They get the children there on time, they encourage them in every way. They do that even to other children. Apart from that, we stick to where we work hard on technique early on. Technique, fitness and so on. And then later on it's match play and trying to just chisel out the edges. We don't do anything fantastic, but we get it done.
His illustrious coaching success is based on doing basic things, but doing it the right way, continuously.
Consistency is what this is really all about. Repetition. You have to do the same things over and over again. Some people get bored easily, but those who don't get bored, of course, those are the ones that make it.
Guyana Overseas-based Sports Association Incorporated will host a 2-day track and field independence meet at the Lenora Stadium. President of the association, David Thomas.
We're going to be hosting the first annual Independence Day track and field event, which will be held at the Leonora Track and Field Sports Club.
Recent weather patterns forced the shift of the venue for the event from the Police Sports Club ground to Lenora, slated for Saturday and Sunday, May 27th and 28th. The meet is also open to athletes preparing for the South American Under-20 meet here in June.
We do have athletes in Guyana who are not akin to clubs. However, we have schools who would be sending athletes to participate in this event. It's open, and we're hoping that in the future, it's not just a Guyana thing. It's going to be an international independence track and field event.
The event will also cater for children under 6 years old and will cover several disciplines in both field and track. Athletes will enjoy a variety of incentives.
Yes, trophies, medals, and some bicycles would be out there, along with the senior athletes who would be getting some kind of, based on the AAA's assessment, would be getting some cash. But other than that, yes, we have some beautiful medals that we have ordered for them.
The meet commences at 10 in the morning on both days. New to Guyana, Guyana Curling Federation, GCF, in association with Giftland Mall, unveils the Winter Olympic sport of curling with a public demonstration at the mall. Future plans to promote the sport here to roll out soon. Here is Calvin Chapman once again.
Curling is a sport in which players slide stones on a sheet of ice towards a target area known as the button, which is segmented into 4 concentric circles. The object of the game is to get your stones closer to the button than the other team gets theirs. Canada-based Guyanese Riyad Hussein, General Secretary of the association and one of only 2 member athletes, the other being his sister who also lives in Canada, has his sights set on qualifying for 2022 Beijing Games.
My sister back home, Farzana Hussein, and right now we're focused on competing in the mixed doubles discipline, which is a 2-person discipline in curling, with the hope of qualifying Guyana for the Olympic Games in 2022 in Beijing.
Founded in June 2016, the GCF has already received conditional membership from the World Curling Federation, which will allow the GCF to access development programs to promote the sport to Guyanese. But, according to Hussein, local Guyanese will not be able to benefit immediately from this untraditional sport in the warm climate.
We have the challenge that this sport needs to be practiced on ice. So in terms of recruiting Guyanese athletes, we're looking more at established curling countries. So in curling, Canada, the United States, and in Europe, we're looking for those of Guyanese descent that will be able to participate and practice the sport.
On the local scene, the goal of the GCF, which now has access to development programs from the world governing body, is to promote the game locally. They plan on doing this through street curling. Street curling is an iceless rink produced by Canadian company and partner of the GCF, Rock Solid Productions. The rink was opened to the public on Tuesday at the Giftland Mall and will continue on Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the mall's food court for public demonstration and participation.
And with that, we've come to the end of our sportscast. I'm Sean Embrock saying, be a good sport. It's over to you, Royden.